Hello there, guys and girls, B2, and welcome back to another very exciting episode of Click Your Heroes 2, the post-Christmas update. I know that it has been crazy with the family and everything going on. I know that we did a lot of driving and a lot of visiting. Santa Claus brought me a cool double-sided axe to chop some firewood with, and that'll be one of the videos coming up on the DIY channel. But anyway, enough of talk about that. Look at this high level, 201,689 levels. Thank you very much. Cracking that 200K. Congrats. Do you hear the crowd cheering? I know, right? But that leaves us with an issue. And that is, well, let's go ahead and get this thing moving. We don't have enough DPS to continue, which is a whole separate issue, right? And this, you'll notice that I had to restart. I lost like my millions of damage updates with Juggernaut, and that's okay because for the purpose of this video I wanted to show you some stuff that's going to take a little bit of time anyway. So look at that grinding in the background on Summoner's War. Nope, bad rune. Restart the run. So let's go ahead and collect all the X-Mass gifts and get this rolling. No Ruby quest, no Ruby quest, no Ruby quest. No Ruby quest. Well, 24 hour. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's definitely losing a hero when you send them out for 1 or 2 days. We got 3 rubies back, which is good, and I'll show you why, and then we'll get into the video. But I'm only down at 86, and so I do about 3 time lapses to get back up to level. Nothing cool color. Oh, that's a Fabled. I will definitely run this Fabled to here and run this Mythical to there. Get rid of the Epic. Look at them colors. Them colors, we need a yellow one now. I don't even care what they do because they're useless, but that is beside the point. So let's talk about this. Why am I not progressing through this? Despite this clicks, it should still be moving faster than that. So if I hover over the exclamation mark or the question mark, exclamation mark, come on B, get it together. You'll see that it's not because of monster per zone, and we're on a primal hero anyway. That wouldn't matter. We also have 317% chest chance, so that's higher than we need. But look at boss health is at the 1 times, and that should be a negative number. Boss timer at 379, certainly enough time to kill a boss. That's this one right here. That shouldn't be the issue. And then primal chance 250. So the only thing that I need to raise, if I come into here, would be Bubos, right? But we know that Bubos is, well, Bubos is pretty high ranked because we had ascended, and look at that, it's level 12,000. It's 169.99. So the only other way to raise Bubos really is to come back over here and say, wow, what would Xyliqil do if I raised that, right? And this is why I kept Ancient Souls. So let's say if we raised him 5, which I think we have enough to do. Yeah, so if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now I go back over here and I hover on this question mark, the boss health should have changed pretty significantly, right? So let's take a look. Now the boss health is minus 12x, but you can actually see it down below that it moved pretty significant. I mean, if I do one more and we watch this bar, you won't see it change because, well, it would need to reset the boss. So we can go ahead and click on those again. It's not going to do much, and therefore I usually say at this time it's a time to go ahead and ascend. And so if I look up here, I've got 0 Ancient Souls to transcend for. So this is definitely an ascension territory, not a transcension. But look at this, the next Ancient Souls at 3775. We are at 3903. So we'd probably get a couple hundred Ancient Souls out of there, but we are going to have to go ahead and ascend and do another run. So, and I look at this and I compare it to previous transcensions. Sorry. And let's get this guy. Can we get him before he slides behind there? I don't want to have to close that menu. Get him, get him, get him. Oh, dang it. Come here. Had like 10 clicks left on him. Click Storm. Ooh, that's going to help. But we are going to kill this boss. It looks like we are getting some crits on there. So on the transcension wise, if I scroll down to 42 here, I've been averaging 9s on the ascends to get there. So usually on the 8th, we're going to do this 8th one. We'll get a certain amount, and you can tell the time frame went up only because it's the holidays and only because I wasn't home very often to check on this. So I think that's definitely prime time territory to ascend. We're going to go ahead and take this guy and then get him moved over, and we're going to hit the ascend button. So yeah, we know that we're going to start over, so we're going to do the save, and we're going to save it to our file that we have there. Then we're going to go to the Grace page, and we're going to type in the website, and I believe that you guys won't be able to see this, so I'm going to pull this down to show it to you guys basically. So you'll do the load the save game from this file that you saved. It's going to come and auto-populate. It's going to show you your level here, right? So if I click back over to there, it's probably off balance, it is, but if I look, our level was that high. So we're going to come back over here, and then make sure you guys can see this. We're going to hit the auto level button. It's going to drop down a box. We're going to clip out that little deal. We're going to go back to Clicker Heroes, reset the box, and then go through to import and paste the data in, and away we go. So very cool stuff, right? So if you look, I always hit that flag. I go too far. Let's go ahead and click on the B and get them out. And so the way you can verify that everything kind of transferred over, you can see that we have 3888 souls. We know we were at 39 something, so we know that we used the right souls. We did collect 636 ancient souls. I think we can do much better on this run though. So we're going to set off some auto clickers here. We're going to go down and just do 2. Look, we're already at Xyliqil, so we're just going to go all the way through the heroes, upgrade them twice. And then I have some stuff to show you that not everybody knows. Some people do, and some people look for Easter eggs and some people don't, and some people find them and then forget about them, which would be me, pointing the finger at myself. So we'll go through here, and I just upgrade them all twice. It's not going to matter. It's just a force of habit the way I do it. I get all the upgrades that are done. Sometimes I only do it once just for the sake of time. I'm going to do them once for the rest of them up here. Get Midas. But all these guys have percent boost increases. They have gold increases. Lots of little things that will help you progress further in the game. So we will boom, boom, boom. All right, so that's all done. We buy all the available upgrades. You see all your boosts just pop up right here. And then we'll set the auto clicker going. I only need one because we're going to do some time lapsing, and I'll show you how to get levels back quick. So let's take this off and let it start going. We want to start doing energized dark rituals. You don't really need to hit reload on this anymore. I don't know, maybe come down here and hit this super clicks and then reload and super clicks again. I think that's one of the only ones that stacks. But I don't even know if it stacks, to be honest. I don't think it does. But I'm going to guild over everything to Xyliqil, and it only costs like, you know, 80 per, and we've got 3E, 388, so it's not like it's going to do. So if we look at our ancients on here, you'll see that if I hit Q, I'm not going to be able to get anything into Argyle. It's maxed it out because that Grace calculator is really precise on where it puts stuff in, and it's a huge help. It's not a huge help. I mean, I can figure out that I need 3901 on here on Argyle, because if I go down to like Bale, he's 3901, and if I go to Juggernaut, he's gonna be Fragsworth is gonna be the same. Juggernaut will be different, but see, the cost is gonna be on here. So if you just upgrade those 4 evenly, then you can just throw the rest of the upgrades. It doesn't matter. And I know that I can do that without the calculator. It would just take so many clicks to achieve that. It would take me like 15 minutes of clicking to get all those leveled up, where I can do it in 10 seconds on the calculator. So it's pretty intuitive to level your ancients at the right time. So and then I just go back and like I'll put in like 2,000 into this, right? It doesn't even touch the hero souls that are up here, really, and you really don't even need to upgrade these. Quite frankly, they're not worth it. So, and it only went like 800 levels. So, but you really don't need to mess with the rest of them once you get them to a certain level. Like Atman, if I can click on this and upgrade him, and nothing's going to change. It's still going to be 10, 31, 25. So I could do this all day long. Let's hit shift. You can do that all day long, and you're just not going to get anywhere. So use the calculator. Let the calculator push it out. Upgrade some of these ones. Like Berserker is actually one that you could do and get a little bit longer on the clicks. So we can do 1,000 on him. Boom, he's raised up. But 22,000 seconds in duration. Chances are that you only need it so high before you're going to actually click the button again. You know, 22,000 seconds is kind of ridiculous if you ask me. So so anyway, here are some of the secrets on here. If you go down here on their heads and you click their heads of all these heroes, you'll get rubies for them. Now, I've already clicked them, but I forget who pointed out, if it was Gigs or somebody was like, hey man, take your heads on there for the free rubies. And so I went and grabbed the ones that I was missing from the new heroes. I guess I had done them, you know, months ago when it was harder to get to these new guys, but now that we're popping new guys like every other week, you get a new hero. I just forgot to click it on. So make sure you're clicking heads on here to pick those up. Also, another little treat that was found, and I didn't realize that was on my mercs. I got another Leroy Jenkins. Like, I can't stop getting him now that I popped my Leroy cherry. He just seems like he's coming. He's just going to be a frequent visitor. So cool, but not needed for certain, because we've gotten a lot of these achievements done. 98% on the achievements. So, and we've been burying mercs. So I think we'll have hit the where is it at for the resuscitate and all that? Right here we go. We're going to end up burying, yeah, we need 21 more buried mercs to hit 100% on the funeral director, and then it's just reviving mercs, and that's going to be a difficult one. We're going to have to start reviving the lower rank guys as we send them out on 2-day missions, and I mean, quite frankly, it's going to take a while to 100% though. So, but anyway, let's pop back in here, and we're going to do some time lapsing now. So if I hit the shop, now I want you guys to realize, like, everyone's telling me, all right, let me go ahead. So I've got no clickers going, right? No active clickers going. I want you guys to see this. We got Xyliqil at level 10, and I've got my other stuff popped off. I went through and I raised up, where's he at? Siyalatas. We can go ahead though. Let's do 1E9999. So this would update him as far as possible, right? Yeah. See, so now I can't get any more Qs into it. We can't even get a shift in there. And if I upgrade, yep. See, it's just not going anywhere right now. It's as high as it's going to go. Because I wanted to check this time lapsing out and kind of clear it up once and for all, right? So if I go into the shop and I hit time lapse and I do buy a time lapse to them to go away, I still only got 36,000 levels. So it wasn't. So it doesn't matter. I've got 10 into Xyliqil, so it's not like he's low ranked. I've got rubies. Yeah, rubies. We like rubies. I've got Siyalatas maxed out. I can't even queue into him anymore, right? So nothing changed on there. I don't have any extra auto clickers going for damage, and that's what somebody had recommended. So Madsy's open now. Let's just go ahead and clear these out. We're going to queue up Zalar, queue up Madsy, buy the available upgrades. We need to make 8,000, level 8,000. So we'll go in here, get money. We'll go and redo that, and I don't want to hit that because I want to energize that in case we have a deep run later. And then we'll go into our mercs, get our Christmas gifts, and go through it again. So sorry that this is going to be a little bit longer of an episode than normal, but I did want to go through that stuff on there and clear that up. I don't know what else I could possibly be doing wrong as far as time lapsing for higher values, but the 8-hour one is just, it seems to be maxed out at 36,000. So, and nothing fancy in there. And so let's go ahead and time lapse it again. And boop. There we go, 36,000 again. And we'll double energized there. We'll click Madsy through and get the boost. And then we'll collect all of our Xmas gifts. Look, the top one there, I forget, Virginia died. And I had one candy cane left. So I'm hoping that I'll get another candy cane somewhere in these upgrades, because if not, I have a feeling like she's going to be going down soon. So I definitely don't want to lose her. Let's get these going. Check our gifts, and we'll do another time lapse to get up there. Look, another snowman auto clicker. Boy, I cannot stop getting those. And then, oh, look at that, another fabled. So we'll draw that fabled up, and we have 4 fabled relics now. Very nice. So the only thing that can get it higher than that is this is what, fabled mythical. Now there's a yellow one. I can't remember the name of that yellow one. I'm an old man. All right, so I think we're gonna go ahead and do the last one last time lapse here. And it actually would have been better if we just did the 24-hour time lapse on there. Let's do a 24-hour as the last one. What do you guys feel? I'm feeling fresh. Let's get one in. Ready? 63,000 zones. So that's exactly double from the 36,000, almost exactly. But We use 20 rubies instead of 10. So if we had something on a 24-hour mission, we could probably get more rubies off of that. But if we could do a 48-hour, it would be the same as doing 3 8s, but we could get everybody on the long quest for rubies. You know, I don't know how that would turn out. I think we'd have a lot of deaths on there. But all right, so we're back to Zavira, and that's perfect timing. Zavira is about as high as she's going to go right now, to be honest. You can't get her to 150 grand. So we're going to go ahead, take our gifts, 34 Clickmas gifts. 2 hour, there's an 8 hour for a ruby. That's a guaranteed ruby, so we'll take that. That's not a guaranteed ruby, so we'll take the gifts. That's kind of how I do it. I look and say, am I guaranteed to get at least one ruby, or roll the dice on the other guy. So all right, we'll put a clicker on here. We're gonna guild everybody down to Zavira, and that'll pretty much carry us through. We'll just let her rock and roll all night long, man. And then we'll hit the boost on here. So we'll actually pop the gold. Yep, and it's not moving that much. So we know we're at a good level. We'll just let her do her thing now. We got 1 ruby, which is not helping us out a whole lot. And we'll collect our gifts, which nothing bigger on there. So that's about it. Level 130,000. We really didn't spend that much time getting into it, but we did spend 30 rubies. And that is, again, why you want to look around your board and make sure you're clicking your fish on there. So anyway, that's it for tonight, guys. I appreciate you guys being around. We're going to add some more videos this week of a couple different games, as well as I'm going to try and get by next weekend. Maybe next weekend that channel will be up, but the problem is that we're doing a move on the 30th. So it might be the week after, so like just after New Year's, like the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, somewhere in there, we'll have a channel up. And I haven't decided on the name right now. It's reserved as DIY with B2, but we might change it to homesteading because we do plan on adding chickens and having bees and stuff like that. So it's going to be more of a homestead than a house, but we'll figure that out. Semantics, right? Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great night, and I will talk to you soon. See ya.